Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we're back in Minecraft. Today we're going to pick up where we left off working on the storage system. And well, system, it's a room. We're just redesigning a room to make it look more sci-fi and cool. And that's where I'm keeping all my shulker boxes while we're building out the rest of the things. I don't think I'm going to ever do a central storage in this build. It's going to be more about having different buildings for different things. So it's not just one place. But we're going to work on that. We got a few things done yesterday that I'm happy with. There's other questions I still have, but the nice thing about this is that we can iterate around the different parts of the room and then decide on the bay that we like and then copy that around to the other places. So some fun stuff with some terracotta and concrete that I wasn't expecting. So that's cool. I'm happy about that. SweetSandi, hello, how's it going? Nadila is also here. Blue Crow, Cosmic lurking in the background. Hope everyone's having a good Thursday so far. Yeah, we recorded a new episode of the Citadel Cafe last night, so that should be edited and out on the interwebs in the next day or two. The idea is to publish it before the end of January, and then we'll be in touch in the next month about when the next episode is going to record. We had Eclipse RM was hanging out in our live chat last night, so that was fun. We need to update everybody on the Patreon changes on Citadel Cafe, but I need to hear back from Patreon. Unfortunately, I just found out this morning. It's a good thing that we're doing it because Apple has then reinstated the mandate that they had on Patreon from a couple of years ago. So I'm glad that we rotated the spawn chunks over to monthly on, not in terms of frequency, but in terms of the Patreon subscription, because Patreon is making a lot of changes that are kind of forcing creators into this monthly subscription. But anyway, I think it will benefit us in the long run in terms of the Citadel Cafe podcast. I'm already on a monthly sub on my personal Patreon, and actually I have access to annual subs now too, so if you're supporting there, then you can support for the whole year and save like 10%, I think. So yeah, it's good times when the thing that you use to support your content changes without your control. I say that with apprehension. So I will figure it out. It's just a matter of digging through some emails and figuring the rest out as we go. But let's just dive in. Let's see what we can get done today in the command center. So I like this one a lot. This isn't bad either, but I do like that one. I am still uncertain / dislike the deep slate in the top, and I'm tempted to try something like that. I'm also wondering what it might look like if we chose something else, because if this doesn't need to be stairs, then that opens up a lot. Even if this has to be stairs, we could just choose a stair block that works. So I'm not really sure. Can you guys hear that? My iPad Siri is talking about something. I can't hear over my headphones, but I don't know why it activated. One thing I would like to do is move a lot of this stuff out of the way, so I need to go and look at the other room. So we've got 5 and 3, 5 and 3. There's another bay, 5 and 3, and then the wall starts, and there's one more bit of depth on the wall. So 3, and then there's 2. But we also need depth for the wall design. So I'm going to say we need another 5. So I'll have to move everything. Okay. Can't hear Siri? That's good. I'm sure it was probably just like reading me the weather or something silly. So we'll use the deep slate for now just because it's easy to see and easy to count. So there'll be 5 blocks here. This goes in 2. And then there's going to be 3 blocks there. And then this will come out. So there'll be another bulkhead here. One, two, three, four, five. Bulkhead, and then the wall there and there, right? Well, one, two, three. And then I need at least three, probably 4 or 5. So there's the wall depth there. So we've got 4. Okay, so that means that these guys are going to go. And the ghast is not going to be as much of a problem as I thought. But these guys should be pretty easy. Get him out of the way. Not sure what we're going to use the allays for. I don't remember why I got them in the first place. Oh, it was for the crystals. And you can always take the ghast out through the ceiling. So I'm probably going to move this. Just to get him out of the way. Cool. And then we'll have to move this too. That's fine. It's actually a really long way to go to get water, unless I find myself in a lush cave. You gotta go all the way to the coast of the island. So it's nice to have that handy if I need it for... eventually I'm gonna have to use it for concrete again. Druid Jen, hello. It is so nice to be able to move boats like that, Sandy. I agree. Saves a lot of time. Again. So that part's pretty straightforward. We should probably be able to just kind of keep that going. I think I put that away. Yep, goes right to the end. Okay, cool. So we're gonna have to make more black concrete. Actually, the easiest thing to do probably going to be to just put down the powder and then pour water over it. Oh, we're one short. Are you kidding me? Crap. Fine. So this should be pretty straightforward too. Right up to the wall. Now I had some cyan terracotta in here. They were in the middle of the base. Okay. But then this one, oh yeah, there's just 3, I guess. That's it. This is gonna be a little bit shorter. I'll have to see how I handle that one. Well, maybe we'll put some terracotta here. That's all smooth quartz. I need a regular quartz. And I think it's white glass. Yeah. Turning this back room into like a temporary storage. Oh, it is gonna be 5. All right, cool. That'll work. More stairs required. I should have been using the pillars for those, but I think I might be out. Cool. That part's done. Nice. I like that a lot. I just realized that my coffee's in the other room. I'll be right back. Okay. Crisis averted. Coffee obtained. So this is going to be quartz. That's wrong. Need smooth stairs. How's that bird jump? Now I'm pretty sure I just put those on the bottom there. So they go here. Are these stairs? Yes. I wonder what they look like without stairs. What's another color we could put in there? Cyan, blue terracotta. If I do orange, I want to try to do it up here next to the elevator. Or yellow, I guess I should say. I guess maybe like a lighter color, but I think a lot of the terracottas are very muted. Not a lot of light colors. Light blue. Oh, we could try it. It's easy to take down with the instant mining. And that's one back. We're not going to have a lot of depth here. That's good to know. And we just have enough room to do the things that I want. If we change the design at all, we'll have to rethink it. Not bad. Wonder what cool block we could put behind it. Maybe it has to be white. Trying to figure out another way to do this too. I don't know if this is necessarily the best. I do kind of like full blocks as well. Especially because we can put one of these decorative ones in the middle. Alright, what are we going to put there? What stuff do I need to move around in here? Let's put some of the things that we're actually using. So I can clear that out of here. That's probably a good idea. So we'll do all this stone and deep slate stuff. There we go. Thought I had one for polished stone too. But remember that it's not. Oh, that one goes there. This is going to be tricky. Guess I could just put this right up against the wall. Just enough room for that. What if we tried something different there? It looks so cool with the lights coming up from below, but then we covered all up with the shulker boxes. That's too bad. I don't want to have some uplighting up here. Got the other andesite over here somewhere. There it is there. What I've been doing is putting the full ones in the barrels. And then putting the ones I'm using, of course, on the wall. I feel like quartz has got some glow to it in the texture pack. I'm probably gonna end up running out of room. Too much decoration, not enough space for shulkers, right? Anything that's full, really. This is where I wish Minecraft had a sort inventory button. It'd be very helpful. Getting there. And one of these has got chest in it. There we go. I might have to have like a secret bulk storage room for some of this stuff. Pops builds, hello, how's it going? What else do I need like out on the floor? I guess we'll put this here for now. I don't think I actually have one for empty shulker boxes yet. These are all more functional. Some of these I'm going to have to use, I'm going to have more barrels because there's a bunch of shulker boxes that I just don't need all the time. So we're going to have some sort of additional hidden storage. Maybe I'll put like a piston door somewhere. Probably easiest in the middle. Or maybe at the back. That could be worth it. Because then I don't have to worry about it being super, super attractive. Oh, I hope I have enough room to do this. missing a glass pane down there. That's light gray. We need white. You almost have to work with quartz and smooth quartz separately in your inventory. Out of smooth quartz. Let's go get some more quartz. Goldfish Grandma, thanks very much. I don't have a link directly to the music, but I can send you one now. That is this particular track and the playlist. Can I link the playlist? Hold on. I don't know if I made it a public playlist or not. That's the playlist I pick from. I just kind of go with whatever mood I'm in. It's not copyright free though, so if you're using it for streaming, you have to make sure that it's not going to be recorded in the VOD. The right time of day to come, I think. Yeah, it looks like we can do 2 rounds. Nice. It says undefined playlist does not exist. Sorry. Yeah, it's probably private. There's a bunch of stuff that all look like that. So like if you go to that video, Cyber City Moods is the user. You can totally find more just by going to that channel. It is one long video, but I've got 6 4 to 6 hour videos in the playlist, so I just don't have to think about it. You guys haven't reset. So up here, I'm going to try something a little bit different. At 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's a slab. A lot of white, but it might work. While that stuff is smelting, maybe we can put the ceiling in, or more of the ceiling in. Go. Where'd that go? There we go. And then the upside down stuff. Did I do these solid? I did. Wonder what they look like if I did them as like a groove all the way up. I guess we'd have to have the ceiling come back into here. What do we think? Solid at the top or the groove? We did that, we might want to go through the ceiling. I'm not sure, Jurogen. I've got a podcast to edit, so we'll have to see. we do that, I think that top block should be white. But other than that, looks okay. We'll leave it and see what we think later. Now, as far as the back of that goes, what should I put there? I feel like light blue would be too much. Maybe wool? Probably not going to work. No. What did I do with the white concrete shulker box? There it is. I should just box this whole thing in. Definitely not that. You kind of want it to be something special, right? That feels more subtle. That's a little bit too much. Split pillar makes it look less sturdy. Yeah, that's fair. I like that better than the deep slate at the top, but I don't love it. So we'll try a couple of other things. Yeah, it doesn't stand out very well. Oh, there's that too. All right, let's get the rest of this this side of the room in. Oh, that's the numbers. I might be limiting what I can do on the outside by how close this is to the edge of the build. that doesn't need to be there. Put this stuff over here. I think almost everything is behind the line now. I guess I should make these the way that I was making the other ones so that we can compare them. Still big enough that I can fly from wing to wing. Wild. I remember this time of day. Thanks for the break reminder, Sandy. Appreciate it. Rush over here and get some quartz. It's not the most exciting, but it's definitely faster than mining. And we're out of emeralds. Cool. Oh, still had emeralds. Now we're done. Cool. So I'll smelt some of the stuff while I'm on break. Just let me sort out where all this goes. We've got 2 stacks, 22 stairs, slabs. I should probably smelt another stack of smooth quartz. Cool. Folks, I take a break about once an hour. It gives me a chance to refresh the coffee, gives you a chance to grab a friend, let them know that we're streaming. I'll be back in 6 or 8 minutes. Dalara, hello, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope everything's going well. Oh, hey, look. Concrete that we didn't use. Finish the floor. Nice. Okay, so let's keep this going. Grab more quartz. And I want to do, I'm going to try the deep slate tile. I have more of that. Got the stairs. Where's my other deep slate box? It's around here somewhere. There it is. I think the only way to test this is just full on try out half the room. Alright, so the lights we were putting underneath this we were doing with glass, but I don't know if I want to do that. I don't think there's a different way to do this. I think we just want to have the lights underneath the shulkers. They're on number 3. And actually, I'm curious what the difference in lighting is between stairs and the shulker boxes. So let's make this one solid. I don't know that there's going to be much of a difference. That's the lighting from down below. And then the back of this, Hmm. I wonder what it would look like if we made it all frog lights. Oh, wait, here. Hmm. I think I like the decorative one on the bottom. Too many things in the inventory. Maybe let's put the glass up there. And do maybe some other stuff from in here. It's very bright, very colorful, that's for sure. So some of these tracks are a little bit on the techno side. I prefer the ambient ones, but not terrible. We might want to put lights behind everything. That looks kind of cool. That's right. Yeah, it might be better to have that lit up from behind. Trying to think about a different material I could put up there. Maybe we'll try the yellow terracotta. Where did I put that? Is that over here? That's over here. Somewhere? Nope. Is that too far back? No, that's right. Still don't know what we're going to be putting up here for stairs. I wonder if yellow concrete behind that would look good. So that's that trick we did over here where it's blue terracotta, but it looks purple, but then the purple concrete is much lighter. I'm wondering if we can do something cool here. Oh yeah, okay. That's a fun trick. I like that. Just for context, I'll put a different, I'll put the terracotta back there. So if we did the whole thing in terracotta, I don't know if it would have the same effect. Right, like I think it's just gonna be a little bit darker. Right, like see how muted that is? I don't know if I'm gonna have, I don't think I'm gonna have all different colors. No, I kind of want it to be, I have to choose one. But I feel like I'm gonna have to wait until the elevators are in to really decide. Because with the elevators, this might be too much yellow. Trying to come out with a different design for this barrel thing. Maybe we do 2 of these. Oh, that sucks. Hard to click on the thing. I guess we could put it in the air. I could put it up there instead. Nah, that's easier to access that way. I wish we had more sci-fi looking trapdoors. That would be nice. I always mess up something. I don't have any blocks, do I? Oh, I do. I could also use panes. Try the panes. Would iron trapdoors work better? You can see through them. But then we'd have to figure out how to open them. It'd have to be a pressure plate, and then pressure plate's going to stand out. But that's fine. It's also one less click. Iron. I don't know which pressure plate it has to be. It's also going to be closed by default, or open by default, right? So I'd have to put a torch here, I think. I mean, it works with the lights behind it. It does. This becomes very dark. That's the only thing, right? Like the trapdoors stay light, but because of the shadows, that gets very dark. Yeah, it's a cool function. I might still use it for the wooden ones. That just looks weird. But if that's all solid, then we could also just have straight up iron texture there. I don't know. Doesn't stand out as much. No, we'll leave it. Do what we like. Guess I should go get some more andesite. Oh, I have some. I think we need more glass. I think I have to make more. More glass. Where's that over here? I've moved everything around, so now I'm completely lost. I also had things a little bit in a better layout with the way that I was crafting before, so I'll have to think about that too. Oh, whoops. Mistakes were made. You know that feeling where everything is in its place and you can't find anything anymore? Yeah, no, I've been a couple streams playing it this way, and yeah, you definitely get caught up in like where you put stuff and where it should be, where it isn't. Goes sideways. Just two. that off? Yeah, that's off center. How did I manage that? Oh, is it a wider room? 2, 1. It is a wider room. Whoops. Well, happy accident. Maybe we can just try larger panels. Then we just have to take one off the end. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take 2 off the end. Or take 1 off this end and put on the other. Yeah, we'll definitely put 1 on the other side. That should be good enough for now. Alright, I need to just get some more shulker boxes in here. Maybe we'll just temporarily put this down. Oh, remember the wood boxes I couldn't find the other day? They're right here. There's my other wood boxes. I knew I wouldn't be someone that would let the shulker boxes despawn. Like, that's just not in my DNA. So since we've got the wood over there, let's move. I guess we'll have to get the center one out. The thing is, there's more than 6 wood types, which is something we have to consider. know, maybe I should go up higher. That can just go in a barrel somewhere. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe we'll try 4 high over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. That would change the way that this works. Need a barrel. You ever have one of those days where you start 6 tasks at the same time and finish none of them? Oh man, yeah. Welcome to being an entrepreneur. If anybody's ever tried that. I mean, I've been working for myself for 20 years. So yeah, that happens all the time. You get better at it, but it does happen all the time. Don't remember what I was looking for. Barrels. I do that a lot too. Why don't we try something really different here? Oh, right here. I thought it was going back to where I had it last, right? Muscle memory kicks in. Just need a couple more shulkers to put there. Sure, we could find something. Maybe we'll use the dye and lights, and one more. Nope, I need one more. Bring that dye too. Some of this stuff won't be out. I'm just kind of filling in the space. I feel like the top part is maybe a little small when we do that. Also, what are we going to put in the top? This area here. What's another block? Quartz is not great. I don't like the deep slate. Oh, there's a missing concrete. Stone and andesite are going to be too close. We could try polished andesite, maybe? What if we did quartz back here? And I guess it would be there. Of course, I'm short. You do like the one with the lights behind the shulkers? Yeah, it's growing on me too. Yeah, even as cool as these ones look, I feel like this really sends it, which is great. I don't know about the steel iron stuff at the bottom. And by raising it up, unfortunately, it makes that look a little bit funky. Oh, that's supposed to be a slab. What am I doing? I was like, why does it look so squat? That's why. missed. Oh, the back. There's nothing on the back. When you start to get to the close to completion, there's a lot of running around the back side of things, I find. Easiest way to do this is probably just to build it from the wall. Yeah. It might not look very good with the gray, so we'll try it on this one as well. See if that works. I wish we could trade for smooth quartz. That's the one thing right now. A little slow. Faster with the blast furnace? That's a really good question, Sandy. It might be. I never bother with any of that stuff because I just never had to. No. It is not faster. With it doesn't work at all. That's dumb. Only metals, you'd think it would be ores and stuff too, right? Blast furnace is a texture we could probably start to use. I like that better than that. It's still a little dark. I wish we had stairs and slabs in these guys. We got slabs, but not stairs. Maybe I can come up with a different pattern or something. We've got enough room. We've got a little bit extra depth, so that might work. I think executive decision, we're going to be putting lights behind these guys. Which means I don't need these. We have just enough room. The question is, are we going to go with 3 or are we going to go with 4? And if we do this, we don't need lights in the floor. So I don't need stairs here. I don't need lights down there. So that changes the things that we can put. I do like the stair bit there, but it's not the end of the world. So this can be any full block. It doesn't have to be something that has stairs in it, which is good. I think the lights here solve our lighting issue. I'm going to try 4 high, but with a color at the top. See how I like it. Try another design with this automation thing. Oh, I forgot the barrel. Crap. Oh, normally I like to put a row here so I know what's outside. Some diamond. Oh, the thunder caught you off guard? Yeah, it can be kind of loud. I don't find it that loud to me. All right, what do we got going in there? Maybe we'll do some of this stuff. I really just need to fill it all in. Doesn't have to look perfect. We can reorganize and move things around later. I mean, you can't even see the Enderglad that I put down. Slowly stripping things down. I'm really glad that we made these rooms as big as they are. Maybe we'll just try the same quartz stairs, just upside down. I'm curious. I bet the red terracotta and the red concrete would look good. That's this over here. So even with all these bays, we might have to go 4 high in order to accommodate everything that I want. And yeah, just enough room. I kind of like the double decorated quartz block. Thanks for the reminder, Sandy. Appreciate it. Oh, that doesn't look good. Maybe we triple? I don't know. Might be overkill. In the third place that I've moved this. And there's no, I think the darkest pressure plate we have is going to be like a wooden one. I guess we get polished blackstone. And the top, I wanted to try one thing before I go on a break. I wanted to try all slabs here. Might not look good. We'll see. Yeah, as much room as it gives us with these 4 high, I think it looks better with the 3. That's not bad though. All the slabs. I mean, the block still has to have slabs or stairs in it, but it's not much we can really pull from. Stuff that looks sci-fi, that's going to go... It's this or probably tough, right? We could do smooth stone slabs. So that's a possibility. Cool. I'll look at that when I get back. I need to take another short break. If you're watching this later on YouTube, you can always sub and like the video if you like what you're seeing. And if you're here live, then grab a friend. We're always trying to grow the channel. I'll be right back. So yeah, I think we're gonna go with the lower version. I do want to try these slabs though. Where'd they go? They're there. Hopefully these look okay. Oh, interesting. I was not anticipating the edge of them to be that dark. I think the issue is that we have to tie that somehow back down here. And so maybe we have to put some solid blocks down here too. I need more shulkers for over there. Well, I think we are going to put lights behind everything, so let's do that. I need to dump some inventory here. Keep those, keep those. Deep slate can all be going away. Some of the brightly colored ones. Whoops. It's upside down. One more. Yeah, the lights make a difference. Don't know about that. What about... No. It's weird because I thought at first that that would be good, but I think it only looks good with stairs. We don't have those in the smooth stone. One nice thing about having these here is that there's light coming from behind these, but this gives it a visual source. Like you kind of think that this is where all that light is coming from. Let's try tough on this one. Justin Tunes, thank. Yeah, the end rods on the shelves really work. We're not symmetrical here. We're also trying out some different things. So in the other one, I just put them in the center. Yeah. Where are my end rods? There. A little tedious to set up, but it does look good. I do kind of like the right side of the room better. I think it does look a little bit nicer. Yeah, it's tough. What do you think, chat? The sturdy column like this, or the split column, or do we split them all the way up? A couple different ways to do it. Oh, those are the wrong stairs. Split, but not all the way, says Sandy. Yeah, so that one. Yeah, it does sort of keep the... It keeps this looking less sharp, which is weird, because it's the same thing. It's the same stairs, but it does look a little bit different. Put the tuff down somewhere. Where's the other tuff? There it is. You need to see the options slower. So this is the design that we have in the other room. So this other room has, well, actually not even that. This got just 3 lights in the middle and then 1 shelf at the bottom. But then over here, we were experimenting with splitting it and having the lights go all the way up. But these two, they stop at the top. And then on the 4th one here, I decided to go all the way up the top and split this here. What I like about it is the light that you get through here. What I don't like about it is that it makes this look really jaggy. But for some reason, this doesn't look jaggy. I don't know why. Whoops. Need more of those. Concrete over here. Okay, now that that's in, I've got tough, smooth stone, and quartz. I guess I should change the quartz to slabs. I think I like this, the angle of the slabs better. Another 10? Yeah, I can do that. CanFan? I hope I'm saying your name correctly. I believe the shaders are Complementary Reimagine 5.5.1. helpful. I might like the quartz better still. First one on the left has the top out of deep slate, then it's smooth stone. On the right, the one is tough. Nope, that's tough. That's andesite. All of these are andesite. These three are all andesite. I definitely prefer the shorter shulker box things, but that means we've only got 12 in a bay. I like the tough, but they also all have different colors of terracotta below them. Yes, yes. So we were experimenting with stuff. So I don't like this one. We're gonna remove, like, that's not gonna be what we do. I was experimenting with some stuff. It's a cool effect when you take terracotta, right? This is all terracotta, but the 3 blocks behind the light are concrete. So like that's blue terracotta. I mean, I know I say it's blue. It's what it's called. It should be called purple. But that's purple concrete, so it's much brighter. And I like that. And I like it here too. This was just for fun. And this was just to see how it looked. You can really see the difference there between like the light blue terracotta and the purple concrete. And then this is actually cyan terracotta and light gray concrete. They're different blocks there. The inspiration that we've been taking from is stuff like this. Not exactly. We're just kind of like sort of pulling from this kind of idea. I'm definitely going to be doing some maps with patterns on them. But for now, I just wanted to get this kind of look. I think we're kind of bouncing back and forth between this one and that one. Those are the two that I take the most from. I'm worried we're losing a little bit here. I'm wondering if we should put like some purple glass down here. I don't know. Purple glass over something. Maybe we just do purple glass over white quartz. There's a hole there that I just dug that you can't see. Yeah, I think I like that. Plus we get the reflection in the glass. We might have to go deeper with these. Oh, I did have some white glass, but I need some black concrete. Oh no. All that work to make a 3 deep floor and I need it to be 4. Wild. Oh, I need to change this. I don't know if that's better. Maybe that has to be white on the sides. Yeah. We would probably be better to line it up with the ones in the middle rather than these. I think there needs to be more of them too. Probably line them up here too. Or we could have stairs down there. Yeah, what about that? We could just continue that pattern underneath that. That could be cool. We'll try that down here. Need some cyan terracotta here. Just the one. I need more than one. No one likes pink. That's fine. I like dyeing data packs. They're great. And then we could put the stairs maybe. That makes that kind of symmetrical. Yeah, I like that better than seeing the lights here. Let's do that. It's funny how sometimes just little things grab you after you start messing around with different patterns and different ideas. Like you try one thing, but it leads to something that was very obvious, which is copy what you already had. Might be easiest to leave that here, but we'll at least get some of this stuff back. Yeah, I like that it continues the pattern. Nice. I might have to put a border here. I don't know, maybe all this ends up being black. Or maybe it's all glass. I don't know. Was it? This is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, maybe. That could be fun. Silver says I like the tough. Yeah. Like the middle one. So the smooth. I think I do like the top filled in. We'll do that. So it stops there. Yeah. That's the same, and that's the same. Okay. All right, I need to fill in a little bit of the wall. Oh, you like the purple? Yeah. So at the back, we just threw in tough at the back of that. But there's tough here, so it makes sense. Maybe we'll just put up deep slate for now, just to kind of get something going. I like what we did outside. Just that kind of a frame. So we'll probably do something like that in here. I'm okay with it being a little lopsided. Ran out of those. Whoops. Just to get some sort of facade in here. We can always work with it later. Whoops. And we'll have to sneak in a little door. We'll have to make that a little bit more even, but not bad. I don't like the grid, but I like the black frame, I think. We will come up with something else, I'm sure. Whoops. What did I do? 5? Yeah. I think I still did panes. Yeah. I always seem to miss blocks. All right, so I think the lower tiers are good. These are fine. We can still reach them, but I think I prefer the look of the top part here when we have lower panels. This feels very weird to me. I think it's because this line ends up being about halfway between the ceiling and the floor, and it's always more interesting to have something that's like 60-40 or 70-30. I think that's the real reason. I think what I want to try to do now is quickly throw in an elevator. Oh no, I don't have time. Well, we're getting there. I mean, obviously it's asymmetrical. We've been experimenting with different things. I can't think of another color that I'd want to try. One thing we could try here with the purple, after I put some stuff away here, is vertical lights, which could be fun. We could also try black up top, which could be interesting. Let's get some glazed terracotta. No, just blue terracotta. And some purple concrete. I know I don't like this color. Can I reach this? Oh, I can. Nice. Oh, this all has to be lights. Oh, we could do that from behind, I guess. Provided that we actually have enough lights, which we don't. We are ripping through the pearlescent frog lights. This may not look good at all, but we're going to give it a go. Nah. I really like that I figured out this effect, though. That's fun. They're not good vertical. Oh, those are the wrong way. Yeah, I like these little terracotta breaks. They're cool. That was worth a go. Worth a shot. I don't mind the cyan terracotta. I like the purple. We don't like this. So let's try one. Let's try something really dark here. Pixel Riffs rating with a party of 318. Holy crap. Thanks so much, Pix. How's it going? I'm assuming it was a Minecraft today. We're working on the storage room that I was talking about on Monday. Still, it's been like all week long. Folks of my channel, if you are not aware, I don't know why you wouldn't be, but please go follow Pix on Twitch. Good buddy and co-host on the Spawn Chunks podcast. Thanks so much. Hi, Caliber One. Hello. Pixel subscribed 89 months. That's amazing. Thanks so much, Pix. Gonna run. I have lots of D&D to write. Yes, folks should really follow Pixel because he's doing Dungeons and Dragons with hermits this week. I think it's tomorrow. Gemini's been talking about the stream. There will be live streams for all of it, VODs for all of it. So do keep track of what's going on with the Hermitcraft folks and Pixel Riffs for D&D tomorrow. I'm going to be tuning in. It's going to be very, very fun. Again, thanks very much for the raid. Appreciate it. First setup is tomorrow. One-time play is on Sunday. Thanks, SweetSandi. Yeah, appreciate that. All right, we need to move some stuff here. I've got the room. We've gone through several iterations of this. And this was one of the first. What do I have underneath these? Is it lights? Yeah. We're not really keeping these in any particular order. We're just kind of randomly putting stuff in here to see what they look like. We may end up dyeing them, but for now, we're just kind of making them look good. And some of them don't fit. That's why we got the barrels. And we like... Try to do something different. Stairs are probably going to be too basic. What about another one of those? And then we do regular blocks. I wanted to try a different color up here. A little heavy, but we'll figure it out. I've got not enough black concrete, I don't think. That's annoying. What color would we want to put behind the black concrete? Do I have any black in this one? I might. Oh, I do. Concrete powder. Sand and gravel. Pink. You know what? Maybe we will. I guess really we want magenta, don't we? Stuff is everywhere. Okay, and now I need black concrete powder. So I need gravel. Where did I put the gravel? Gravel. Sand. Sandstone. I think the sand is still in the chest. Wormbow, if it'll shut them up, we'll try it. That work? Where did it go? Oh, those are. I have to do. There we go. This is going to be too dark, but it's going to be fun to look at and see how it feels. Oh no! I'm going to put holes in the walls. Okay, black. Again, very, very dark. Not what we want, but so just because you asked, for your own Enderman inspired builds. I mean, it looks cool. I'm not going to put it here, but it works. I think pink is going to be too light. Yeah, it comes off as like a peach, at least with the shaders on. Again, if that's what you're going for, if you want to put yourself through that kind of pain, then you do you. Thought this might look cool. You really can't tell. It's too bad we can't put like some sort of digital panel. Like I like what I did over here with the like the hologram type consoles, but all these glass panes, they would connect to the walls and they wouldn't float there the way that I want them to. We'd have to put them like in this space here. I mean, we could still try it. If I had enough room. Well, for starters, I've got pink in my inventory, so. It's not great. Maybe I have to move the whole thing. Need to make more end rods. It's not terrible. We'd have to decide between something like that and something behind it. Like we wouldn't do both. Man, with these shaders, the black concrete is just soulless black. That's not terrible. It's definitely different. I like it better than just copying what we did over here. Right? Like, this is fine, but I like the idea of doing something different. They work a little bit better, the panels, when they're larger. But we can't go any larger because then they attach to the sides. I mean, it's neat. It's a lot of light, but I like it. We'll have to see what it looks like with some of these other things, but... And we want to see what it looks like with some color behind it as well. I mean, black is a little bit much. It does show up nicely. We wouldn't want to put it in front of like the purple, I don't think. Or the yellow. They don't have to be blue and orange either. We could make them like white and gray. So like if we had them in front of this, we could maybe make that like orange and yellow or something. I don't know. I have to fix my yellow panes. I still like the blue terracotta. I still like the purple. Yeah. We could have purple holograms in front of the purple maybe. There's a lot to play with here. Like it's a room I'm going to be spending a lot of time in, so I want to try to get it right. But I really like the floor. not so sure about the tile versus the polished tough, but I do like, not tough, deep slate, but I like this. The black, the purple, the power conduit thing. I like all of it. It's just, this is going to be tricky. No, I need to wrap things up, Drew Jen. Thanks. I have to go. Yeah. I think I like the ceiling lights too. This works in here, but I really like the big broad. The big lights is good. This is a slightly wider room too. And yeah, I like these pillars on this side. The split down the middle, I think is nicer. I wonder if this could be more interesting if we didn't have stairs up here and we had more of these guys at the top. All right, I'll figure it all out next time. Let's see who's live, and I will send you along to somebody else playing Minecraft. You thought it was a 36-hour subathon? I don't do subathons. If I did, there'd be long breaks between streams. There wouldn't be like constantly going. We've got Soup for Eloise is live. Thursdays are always a little bit weird. Tanisha's live. I like Tanisha. We'll send you over to Tanisha. Cool. Been a while since we rated Tanisha. I will see you all tomorrow. And I think the plan right now tomorrow is probably going to be Hightail, because I've not been able to do double streams the last couple days. So I think tomorrow, instead of Lego, we're just going to do Hightail because I don't have a new Lego set to work on. So I need to work on the Citadel Cafe, which is a new episode, 501. That should be out today or tomorrow. So that's the plan. You can subscribe here on Twitch. You can follow me on Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube to get more videos. I post these about 24 hours after they go live. And do check out the Spawn-Chunks podcast. Pixel Riffs was kind enough to raid. Thanks ever so much. Appreciate all the folks that decided to stick around. You can listen to that podcast for free on your favorite podcasting platform. Same with the Citadel Cafe. That's available on your favorite podcasting platforms as well. Video version for the Spawn-Chunks is on YouTube and Spotify. And of course, check out patreon.com/JoelDuggan. It's one of the best ways to support me here on stream. It's less than a cup of coffee a month, and it does a great deal to keep me streaming and entertaining you all. I really appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.